Hi, welcome to the world of machine learning. I'm so excited to have you here. Before we dive deep into the course, I would just like to make a comment. The traditional programming covers a series of commands. This basically activates even the dumbest computer to run the same static code, probably with mistakes over and over. Whereas machine learning is an idea to learn from examples and experience without being explicitly programmed. Instead of writing code, you feed data to the generic algorithm and it builds logic based on the data given. That is, it improves from experience without being explicitly programmed. Just by talking about this, I can come up with a problem which needs machine learning algorithm to be solved. Picture a scenario where we want to filter our emails. We want a program that can classify our incoming emails to spam and non-spam folders. Machine learning can be built in such a way that it can sort out all the handwritten alphabets to one class and the others to a different class or classes based on the fed data it saw. How cool is that? Amazing, right? Oh, and the primary aim is to allow the computer to learn automatically without human intervention. We shall eventually talk more on this. Personally believe it has a lot to offer in future and powerfully. Machine learning algorithms are often categorized as supervised, unsupervised, or reinforcement learning. Now, what is supervised learning? Supervised learning is the process where the system tries to learn from the previous examples that were given. The mapping function is expressed as y is equals to f of x. X is our input variables. Y is our label variable or output variable. And f is our learning function that best maps out our input variables to an output variable. Basically, y just gives a prediction from x inputs. Picture out this supervised learning example. We have a whole bunch of data on the house selling price and we knew features like the number of rooms, the square feet, the suburbs. With all these features, what we can do is we can train a machine to take in all those features as X input and then process or and then produce or process out the future selling prices of houses if we knew the number of rooms, square feet, and the suburb. Where, whereas in a unsupervised learning, we do not label the inputs as the goal is in such as the goal in such unsupervised learning problems clusters based on similar features properties. So in this case, there are no labels, no specific output to predict but group of clusters. There is also a reinforcement learning. See, what we can understand about this type of learning is it punishes and rewards all its actions. Unlike maybe a dog in the house, you will give this dog a reward if the dog does a good behavior. But when this dog does something bad, you will probably punish the dog. So that's just like our reinforcement learning. It gives you a reward, it gives a punishment as well. So in case of any action, this dog will be very self-cautious whenever he wants to take an action. Or the machine, the training system, the model will be very self-conscious when it's running on a new data set or it wants to make a decision for it to earn a reward or because it knows it will earn a reward or a punishment. Using this algorithm, the machine is trained to make specific decisions. It works this way. The machine is exposed to an environment where it continuously trains itself using try and error method. Now, to round up, I have some tips with general ethics to prepare our mind as we embark on this exciting adventure. There are stages to realize a machine learning algorithm. They have helped me before. So here are the points. After you must have identified a problem, understand the problem you are trying to solve, design a solution, or document methods and procedures. Draw a flow chart. Draw something ideological to the found problem. Yeah. Then you can come up with a pseudocode. You can write a pseudocode, then move on to a proper code, test and debug, test with real world users for better testing, test with real world users so as to earn or gain some feedback, receive some feedback which will obviously help you to optimize your model some more. Release a program considering affordance so the end users can have ease while indulging in the program. Iterate the steps for the next version. It's always good. It's always good. That's a very good point. I think these are some good entities to be considered and practiced. Some prerequisites to make the learning process much easier are: familiarize yourself with the concept of programming algorithms. Study discrete mathematics and optimization techniques, linear algebra, calculus, statistics, and probabilities. Those will probably help you foster your goal faster. And of course, you must be able to program with Python to get started. I have some great articles and books for you to check them out if need be. You can find them in the links below. So that will be all for now. It was actually great having you here. I look forward having an exciting adventure exploring with you guys. Well, like a term in machine learning, we say explore and exploit. So we're gonna exploit and then we exploit. We're gonna explore everywhere and we exploit. So have fun and happy learning. Stay safe.